Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? I'm just waiting for it now. This is where I can't see if the messages are coming up yet, because it still says comments will appear here, yet on my phone it'll tell me there are already not comments there. How is everybody? What are you up to? What's the weather like? What have you been doing? What are you going to do? What are you watching on the telly? I've got a rash. Look. Now, I went for a facial the other day and she said it might be bacterial. Right, hang on a sec. Let's see if I've got any. No. Still says I haven't got any messages yet. Here we go. Kim, afternoon, John and all, she says. Alexandra, hello from my work office. How are you, Alexandra? Fran, alert arrived after you went live. Gillian says good afternoon. How weird, there were no messages. And so, hello from a rainy Yorkshire. It's lovely here today, Mandy. Patricia says hello, John. Linda says good afternoon, John. How are you, Linda, my love? The other Jan says afternoon, John. Relaxing after a long walk in the sun. Very wet in North Yorkshire, says Linda. Margaret says good afternoon. Rachel, chucking it down in Sheffield. Oh, it seems like you've got the rain up in Sheffield there. How are the zoo? I'll tell you all about it. That Christmas in July advert's one from last year. They can't even be bothered making a new one. Mari, oh, hi, John. I'm here. You may start. Oh, thank you. Jane says, I had a notification. Hello, everyone. Ghislaine, now, haven't you had, I've seen some pictures of you today. Mr. Parsons was fine, except they told me he was dead. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. Afternoon, John. Persistently peeing it down all day in Manchester. Oh, dear. Good, that's Sue. Judith says, good afternoon. Mari says, lovely and sunny in Islington. Jan says, hi from a sunny, windy Essex. Let me just turn that down. That's to tell me my food catties will be collected tomorrow. Weather here has no idea what he wants to do. Ali, been with Marina pulling out ragwort weed. Absolutely exhausted now. That's what you pay people to do that. You don't have to do that. All the money you've got. Sue had a notification this week. Nicholas says hello from a middling Norfolk. On and off shorts. Washing bin in and out twice. Caroline, hello everyone from a very wet Isle of Man. Oh, cracky, it seems everyone around me's got wet weather. Princess, hello everyone. Paula says hello. Claire says been a lot sunnier here today. Marie said how are the cats. I've just taken pictures of them. They're absolutely fine. Lovely day to do washing. Liz, sunny in Stoke, she says. Hang on very quickly. I've got a picture here of... Oh. Hang on, can you see that? Oh no, hang on. That's Ghost. Just sitting on the windowsill in the spare room. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Lots of messages suddenly came through then. Margaret, afternoon. Margaret, is it raining down your way? It's lovely and sunny here. Margaret's not far away. It's just in, just on the verge of Heathcote, Leamington Spa. Francis, hello, John. Aldrissy Day here in Sea Houses, Northumberland. Dry now. Ghislaine says, I was 70 yesterday. There you go. I saw a picture of you with your sons. I thought you were the young one at the front, but I didn't know you were the old one at the back. I think I sent you a happy birthday message, didn't I? Arbin men on strike till August, says Kim. Oh, no. On and off showers, not shorts, says Nicola. Lintuit says, hi there, everyone. Not long back from a lovely couple of days celebrating our friend's golden wedding in Salisbury. Wood weather there yesterday. Beautiful here now. I think that's meant to be cold or wet weather. Very grey and wet here. Stayed in, set up 4 new squares for my red work quilt. That should keep me busy for a while, says Margaret. Claire says, Dave has started showing... Shit's Creek. Oh, yeah, I can tell on here because I'm not on telly. When does it start getting funny? After about the 4th episode. Right, Claire, I watched the first 2 episodes, thought this is rubbish, but stayed with it, and it is brilliant. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Roxana says it's finally stopped raining here for 5 minutes. Sandra Sakala says hello everyone, chucking it down here. It's been all day. Oh, it's miserable like that. Let me show you if I could just, let me just turn you around. Oh, look. My trees have got into full leaf now, haven't they? Turn you back again. That's how much national insurance I've got to pay on that wall there. Maureen says, hello everyone, just made a tiramisu, it's rather large. Oh good, send me some, Maureen. Another Maureen says, it's been that wet here, I was contemplating building an ark. Oh no, it was like that yesterday here. Attract says, hello John and everyone. It was Attractor's wedding anniversary this week, everyone. I think she said, that can't have been 45 years, must have been 35 years. Anyway, Jacqueline says, hello John. Marina says, greeting, gorgeous boy. Just been, I know you have. She just told me. I said, the amount of money you two have got, you can afford to get someone in to do it. Ruby says, hello John and everyone. How are you, Ruby? You got down those stairs yet? Carol says, afternoon John and everyone. Mari says, I agree with Claire Payne. Did you stick it out? It's brilliant. Oh, it's dry here in Warwick, says Margaret. Lintuit says, wet weather. Jacqueline said, I agree with Schitt's Creek. I loved it. Yeah, but Jacqueline, did it take you a few episodes to get into? Because I couldn't get into it starting off like, why is everyone raving about this? And then suddenly it just hits in. Ghislaine said, you did. You made my day. Oh, that's more than pleasure. St Swithin's Day's got a lot. Oh, yeah, it rained on St Swithin's, didn't it? Jana says, afternoon, everyone. Chucking it down here in Retford in Nottinghamshire. Crikey, so all the way round it's raining. Lynn to it, loved Schitt's Creek. Yvette says, hello, John. All overcast, but warm. Claire says, I'll keep watching. Yeah, keep watching it, Claire, because it is brilliant. Sally McCluskey. Are you in your house across the road? She's only across the road. Sally, did you go to the cream teas in the church? We had a fundraiser in the church today, at 2:30 today, and I was just getting ready to go. So this morning I thought I'll do a bit of cleaning up, right? I went to tidy up the back bedroom, the cats were sleeping there, thought can't do that. Going to the ensuite, I'll clear out the cupboard in my ensuite, and one under the sink. Well, by the time I cleared the cupboard out, bleached the shower, washed all the tiles, cleaned the ceiling, it was 2 hours later. Had my shower, went to get ready to go to the afternoon cream tea, realised I got no food in, so I had to dash to Waitrose. And it's always the way, isn't it? You go for one thing and you end up buying all sorts, a basket full of goodies. Anyway, then I went to the afternoon tea in the church and I've just got back now. Princess says your new photo is amazing. It's not, well, isn't it funny? Because I didn't like it to begin with. Anyway, Attract says, thanks, John. It was 45 years. Crikey, Attract, you must have been a child bride. Andrew says, chucking it down in Bolton. Bolton. I'm a mayor of Bolton. I'm very impotent. I'm here with second to comment but didn't come through. Just have the rash on your legs. Yes, Jan, and I've now got a rash on my face as well. Then I was supposed to go for my biopsy, right? They sent me one date for my biopsy and it was when I was in Spain. So I cancelled it. They said, don't worry. And I said, can I have another one? They went, no, I haven't got any more dates. We'll be in touch. So they've now sent me the next one and it's while I'm in Catalonia. So I've had to cancel that one, but they won't give me another date over the phone. I have to wait for the letter to arrive. And of course, it'll arrive when I'm in Sicily, won't it? Jacqueline said, took me a few episodes and it clicked with me and I couldn't wait for the next episode. We're talking about Schitt's Creek now. Debee, hello John, hope you're well. We're good, thank you. Sally McCluskey says, no, I'm in Barnsley, it's raining, all South Yorkshire. I thought it was quiet, thought she wasn't around. So when are you back? Sally McCluskey is the one who makes the cakes. Baker's Dozen Cakes across there. And she had an extension built just to make her cakes, can you believe it? So I can see it. If I lean out this window, I can see if she's working late at night. Because she doesn't work during the day. She goes out socialising all the time. And then all night, she's up all night making cakes. Nee says, good afternoon, everyone. Miserable day here in Clare, Ireland. Ruby says, still no stairs. Next outing, 7th of August Hospital. Patient transfer will come with the stair climber to get me to my appointment. What's a stair climber? You see, Ruby, you live in a luxury penthouse apartment. It's, Pauline Sir, John, was very nice to see you. And you, Pauline. Susan says, afternoon, John. Are you coming to Belfast? No, Susan, I'm not there this year. It's Mark and Clive going this year. But it did say, I noticed somebody said, the best thing about it is seeing John Scott and I had to say, I'm not there this year, just so you know. Claire says, what's the best gluten-free bread for everyone? Oh, right, it's the Tiger bread in a brown paper bag. And Dulcie always tells me off for buying it because she doesn't agree with the politics of the company. And I can't remember which one it is now. Jackie says, sunny in New Milton in Hampshire. Julie says, good afternoon from very soggy Sunderland. Oh, Sally McCluskey's back tomorrow. Waitrose gluten-free tiger loaf. Now, the Waitrose one, it's already sliced, isn't it? And I don't like that one as much as the one you have to slice yourself. Controversial. Lovely day here in Hampshire. Your new photo is gorgeous. Thank you, Kath. Debbie says, I'm in Kent and it's really hot today. Shirley Morell. Hello, everyone. Hope all's well. Did you enjoy the zoo, John? I did. I'll tell you about that in a minute, though. Any suggestions for freezable, simple, quick recipes for chickpeas? I'm not very good at freezing food because once I defrost it, I think, it's old, this, and I throw it away. Christine says, hi, John. Happy thoughts sent to you from a cloudy, sunny South Wales. Bore da, Christine. Jill says, hi, John. Raining in Northumberland and it's cold. But you know all about Northumberland when it's cold, don't you? Oh, that Catherine Cookson. When I did that Catherine Cookson up there, we were in one big posh house, and I've never, ever been so cold. I've got a picture of me with, I bought it in New York. It's like a leather cap with like fur, sheepskin ear flaps. I had that on all the time. Hi, John. Hope you're well, says Avril. We're good, thank you. Andrew says, is Mandy sure okay? Not seen the for ages. Yes, she'll be getting Festival Quilts. She's not coming on blooming Christmas in July now, but she'll be in August. Christine says, hello, gorgeous. Don't know who she's talking to. Martin says, hello from a cold, damp and wet Gateshead. Why, I pet. That's how they talk in Gateshead, isn't it? Right, now, let me just think back then to the week. So where have I been this week? So I wasn't in... Oh, crikey. So I've got to tell you about 2 weeks, really, haven't I? So... where am I? Work. Collecting my new glasses. Not got them on. Oh, okay. So I had my eyes tested. My eyes are better than they were 2 years ago. So I didn't change my frames, but I just changed the lenses. These aren't they. These are my, like, indoor looking at my computer ones. Good afternoon, John from sunny Coventry. Oh, see, Sally's just down the road. Love the Catherine Cookson dramas on the TV. Oh, I did, did I do Black Candle or Black Velvet Gown? I think it was Black Candle. One with, Samantha Bond in it. It was great fun. I loved it. So I got my new glasses. Danny the gardener came and he's fixed all the sleepers on the front that had gone rotten. And we've planted the new plants and we put manure in and we put more topsoil in, so it's looking lovely. A stair climber is like an electric wheelchair that's wheels that can climb steps by itself. Oh, that's good. Why, aye, John, says Martin. I can see the angel of the north from my sewing room window on a good day, says Christine. Attract says Rebecca was in fine form today. She was like a naughty schoolgirl and Dale was in full teacher mode. It was so funny. Oh, really? Was she drunk? Hello, been busy in the garden. Nearly missed you, says Marie. Fran says opticians. I had the same your vision's improved thing. Glasses still not inexpensive. No, not I'll tell you that. Joanne, sorry for being late. Just had impromptu drinks in the garden with the neighbours. Ooh, get you, Joanne. Right, so hang on. So then the rest of the week, we had the big meeting on Friday to tell us how well we were doing and everything like that. Then on last Sunday, I went to the zoo. Well, actually, so hi John, just to let you know I'm much better now. Great, Alan, that's good news. So last weekend, on Saturday afternoon, I drove up to the Wirral. Did I do it on Saturday afternoon? I can't remember driving up now. Hello, joining late, says Belinda. Yes, Belinda, you are. Where have you been? I've been on for 10 minutes. So I drove up, and then on the Sunday morning, we went for a walk on the beach. And everyone kept saying, oh, John, you look really cold. It wasn't cold at all. It was, it was really, really, really windy. And the sand was hitting you in the face, and it was really, really sore. Anne says, hello, John. Hi, Anne. So I wasn't cold. It was just very, very windy. It was me, Julie, Auntie Claire, Mike, and the dog. And 2 dogs. Gwynnie and Darcy. Judy from Kyneton. Hi, John. I was hoping to be at Jules' open day yesterday, but could only get to one event, so I went to the East Chase Farm in Kenilworth. Such a shame it was so wet. Oh, Judy, you missed a lovely day. But Judy can always come to Jules's another day. It was just really... I thought with all that rain, nobody would be there. Was the one in Kenilworth, was that the one that Mark and Clive were at? Oh, June. Now, June, how can you say no notification when you know I do it at 4 o'clock every Sunday? Is that what you got the rash on your face? Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you about my rash in a minute anyway. Jacqueline says, don't go to Lanzarote if you don't like the wind blow. I'm not going to Lanzarote. I'm not going. Anne Plimpton says, hi, John, nice to see you. You're always busy. I know, but it's lovely, isn't it? Joanne said, just like our garden this afternoon, windy, cloudy, but warm. No sand, though. Hilary, hello, John North. Hello, Hilary, my love. So I drove up on the Saturday. I can't remember anything about Saturday night. I think we just stayed in and watched the telly. And then on Sunday morning, we went for a walk on the beach, which I was telling you about. Martin, the coffee man, somebody parked in his place. And so he couldn't make coffee. So we didn't have any coffee on the beach. Hi, John. Interested in buying one of the Elna sewing machines. Want to see the range before buying. Will you be having them on the Sewing Street stall at Festival Cuts? No. No, they won't be on the stall. You'll need to message into the show and I'll show you the different ones. I love the Dell this morning. She gave a masterclass on Novalock. I love all the masterclasses we're having recently. June says I got sidetracked tidying the kitchen. Oh, that's like me with my ensuite bathroom, June. It took me hours, but at least it's lovely and sparkly now. I see they've cancelled all flight to Rhodes. Yes, exactly, Maureen. Alistair's review on Showing B should be good. Oh, well, I've got to tell you about mine. I've got to film one this week. Brian, hi, John. Thanks for being a piece on a Sunday afternoon. What are you talking about, Brian? Oh, because she's watching me and staying quiet. I haven't seen her come in. Oh, yes, she said hello at the beginning, didn't she? That's exactly what I thought, John. Mark was there, well attended, despite the rain. Yes, so it chucked it down and you couldn't get a car parking space at Jules. And there's a great big car park. And the cakes, there were so many cakes and everything. It was fabulous. Maria. Hi, John. I'm really looking forward to Christmas in July. I've kept this week free from Maria in Leeds. Adele was fab. Lots of tips. Brilliant, says Jan. So we then went. I've got the 578 and I love it. A tractor. That's the one I'd suggest. It depends on your budget, but that's the one I'd suggest everyone has because it's such a brilliant machine. So then we did the walk on the beach, went to Starbucks on the way back, got home, got changed, went to Chester Zoo. So we went to the zoo and it was, like I said, it was Alex's 30th birthday. And when Alex was born, they said, well, I'm going to Kefalonia June. Yes, too right I am. They said he wouldn't live. He was starved of oxygen when he was born. And they saw he'll only live a couple of years. And it was his 30th birthday. So we all went for lunch in the stables at the zoo. And then we were allowed to go off wandering. So me and Julie and Mike. Oh, and I can't remember the name of the other two. Julie and Mike's friend. Basically, it was a lady who used to be married to this man. And a man that used to be married to this lady. And they were friends with each other. Anyway, this man and the lady split up. That man and the lady split up. But those two got together. And it was this campus Christmas, I can't tell you. Anyway, so we went to look for Miss Parsons, and I was like, I don't even know where he'll be. So I emailed. We were sitting eating the lunch in the stables, and I emailed Chester Zoo saying, oh, where will I find? I'm in the zoo right now, having my dinner, having my lunch. Where will I find Mr. Parsons? Susan says all the main manufacturers stands and will demo. Elna hasn't got a stand. But Janome have. Janome's got one. Princess says, I've got the 780, it's the best machine ever. I'll never need another sewing machine as long as I'm here. No, so that's what I'm saying, Princess. It's all about what budget you want to spend, isn't it, really? Because the 570A is like 600 and something pounds. And the 780 is like £3,500, isn't it? Anyway, so I messaged the zoo from where we were having our lunch and said, oh, where do I go to find Mr. Parsons? And they sent a message back saying, oh, Mr. Parsons died over a year ago. And I was thinking, no, he didn't. Anyway, so I then messaged saying, well, I thought he just had babies. She went, oh, yeah, he died before the babies came. So I was like, so I was telling everyone in the room, going, oh, Mr. Parsons is dead, Mr. Parsons is dead. So we went to find him in Tropical Dreams or wherever he is. And there were all these other animals. Then you get to right at the end, and there he was. Now, I think it's confusing because they're called the Parsons chameleons. So maybe that's the make, the breed. Oh, Christine ordered the Elna Easy cover yesterday. Oh, did you indeed, Christine? Without me even doing a demo on it. Right, hang on, I'm just going to find a picture now of Mr. Parsons. Look. There he is. Fantastic. And he's had a baby. I've got a picture of his baby. There's his baby. It was in a different cage, in a different different thing. So I did see him, and then we went wandering off, and we saw the lions and the tigers. Nobody wanted to go into the shark room. I was ready to go to look at the sharks, but nobody wanted to go to the shark room. So we went to see penguins, and then we went to Alex as one of his treats at 3:15. We had to go to the elephant enclosure because Alex was going to be spraying down. Now, I don't think I took any pictures of that. Alex was spraying down an elephant. No, I didn't take any pictures of the spraying down of an elephant. So we watched that, and then we went home, and the tennis had started, so none of us could look at our phones. Georgina, sorry, don't worry, Georgina, you're only 17 minutes late. So we couldn't put our phones on, and they couldn't put the telly on or the radio in the car because the tennis had already started. John, your hair looks lovely and shiny. It's just grey, I think. Look. Actually, I tell you what, hello, Brian E, my love. My ensuite bathroom, the people who did it, Jason, who did it, right, never been right, didn't use proper paint on the ceiling. So every now and then the ceiling goes black. So I have to buy black mould spray remover. So I did that today, and then I suddenly it was splashing all over me. I didn't really think anything of it. And I had a black T-shirt on and realised it was bleaching holes in my black T-shirt. So I had to have a shower to get rid of it off my face and everything. So I've washed my hair twice today, so maybe that's why it's shiny today. Oh no, she'll get into trouble for that. Hannah took an extra £80 off the overlock this morning by mistake. It should have been £60. She'll get into real trouble for doing that. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, Susan says, hi John, just tuned in, got back from Skipton Food Festival, watched James Martin do a demo. Bit wet, but very muddy. Oh, I like James Martin. Jan says, I used to go out with the girl rat lived around the corner from me in Teddington. Had a great visit on Thursday to Kifsgate and Hidcock Gardens, just up the road from you. Really like the area where you live. It is nice round here, Jan. Bev says, hello, John. Just joined. Hello, Bev, my love. June, no spending for me this week. My debit card got cloned, so cancelled it and replacement awaited. Stupid bank. Cancelled the credit card too. Oh, June, and it's Christmas this week as well. Margaret said the mould remover could be the cause of rash. No. The rash, I've had the rash now for about 4 days. No, it isn't. I'll tell you about that in a minute, though. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? Anyway, so then we drove back. Julie got all nibbles and everything out, and I said, oh, no, I'm going to drive back. So I jumped in the car, and I drove back. And luckily, there were no hold-ups or anything like that. In fact, I don't think I even had to stop for a wee or anything. So I just drove home, was quite because I had to work the next day, didn't I? So, now Sue, it was Bonnie Langford's birthday yesterday, so I texted her, "Are you having a lovely day?" And she went, "I'm waiting for the rain to stop so I can take the dog for the walk. What's happened to the glamour in my life?" Sorry I'm late for the party. Literally put the paint away, just finished decorating the living room. I'm literally dying. Oh, Sue, I would be as well. Emma, hello. Now, Emma Smith, saw Emma yesterday. It turns out that Emma's cousin is Lynn Whitehead, who I went to college with, Bretton Hall with. Yeah, and she was a policewoman in Emmerdale, and she also played a social worker in Dinner Ladies. I haven't seen her since Annie Carter's 60th birthday. Oh, no, it must have been her 50th birthday. That's horrible, long time ago, isn't it? Anyway, look, Pauline says, hello from a soggy Warrington. Oh, Fran, well, I'll tell you about the cream for my face in a minute. Anne says, hello, John. Roxana says, anyone seen Oppenheimer? I'm off to lunch and see it with my son. Do you mean Barbieheimer? Do you mean the Barbie show? Yeah, isn't it a small word? I put that on Facebook this morning. So I'll get back to that in a minute. So I drove all the way back, so that was fine. And then this week, what have I done this week? I've had the lawn. Oh, I've got to have, my lawn's such a mess since we had those leather jackets last year. So I'm getting my lawn reseeded, scarified and aerated, which costs a fortune. Then I went to, then I had a facial on Friday morning. And I said to Lisa, my facial lady, oh, look at this rash. So she said, I'll clean it up and I'll have a look at it. And she went, oh, she said, I think it might be a bacterial one. So she said, I'll clean it up, go to the pharmacist. Now, you don't need to go to the doctors, go to the pharmacist. And they'll give you something for it, like a cortisone cream or something for it like that. So I went to the one next to Barbenheimer, is when you see both. Oh, same day, one after the other. Oh, I didn't realise that. Sandra Scarla says, just had a visit from the local Canada geese, 2 dads, 2 mums and 8 babies. We used to have Canada geese at Bretton Hall when I was there, and used to just wander around the campus. So anyway, so I had my facial, had a really lovely facial and everything. And I went to the, not the opticians, the pharmacy next to Waitrose. And I kept thinking, when do I never come in here? And I remembered, as soon as I walked in, the man there. So I saw this lovely girl on the counter and I said, oh, look, I've got this rash. I've just been for a facial and the lady thinks it might be bacterial, but she's not obviously a medical person. But she said I should come and see a pharmacist. And she said, well, just ask him. She turned around to ask the pharmacist and he sits on like a bench higher up. Didn't even look up from his computer. He went, if it's bacterial, I'll have to see the doctor. And I said, well, she said that, no, you have to see a doctor, but I can sell you this. So they're giving me this cream, which is like an alternative cream. So I've been putting that on it. So it's much better than it was, but it's still there. So I'll have to pop and see the doctor in the morning, see if I get an appointment to the doctor. Right. Christine says, can we still get gifts? Yes, you can. Festival of Quilts. I think it's Sewing Street 23, isn't it? The discount. I haven't got a discount code this year. They didn't give me one. Sewing Street 23. I'm sure that's what it is. Wish Bonnie happy birthday. It's mine on Wednesday. I'm not going to talk to her again now for a while. Don't have a lawn, John. So much work. Shrubs and hardy perennials are the answer. Jill, have you seen the size of my garden? I have to have a lawn. Otherwise it'll be the biggest patio ever. I quite like mowing the lawn, but it's just that it was beautiful. Mine was the best lawn in the village, and everyone kept commenting on it. And then I got leather jackets. They're called leather jackets. Oh no, it must have only been last year. Must have been last year. And so half the lawn got wrecked. Anyway, a lot of it's grown back, but I've still got bald patches. Did you tell her I wanted to call the poppy Bonnie, so the vet had to call out Bonnie Langford in the surgery? Oh no, I will tell her that though, Sue. I will tell her. So anyway, so that was last week, and then and then I went to Jean's funeral on Friday afternoon. Now Jean has lived in the village. I thought Jean was in her late 90s. She was only 88. Anyway, so she's always lived in the village. She was a cantankerous old so-and-so, but she and I met her on the very first day I moved here, and she was like, don't buy my book. We have artificial grass. It's great, no mowing. Yeah, the cats don't really like it though. Come and mow mine then for me, John. I can't on a Sunday afternoon. You're not allowed to mow on Sunday afternoons, are you? Anyway, so I went to the funeral, and it was in Dorsington. It was in Dorsington, one of the little villages around here. Beautiful little village. You have to be a millionaire to drive into Dorsington. It's not a kissing rash. No, Christine. It's not a kissing rash. But I do wear my Joe Malone, but I've worn it for years, and I don't put it up here. I only put it here. I think that whoever mentioned about the sand, it could have been the sand, or the lady doing my facial Lisa said, oh, you know your makeup brushes, and I went, how often do you clean them? I said, I've never cleaned them. So then I came back and realised how dirty my makeup brushes were. So I've ordered all brand new makeup and all brand new brushes. So hopefully that'll help. What else? And then I got the, you get your compacts, one with bronzer in it and one with anti-shine. Well, I dropped the anti-shine. It's all over the kitchen floor now. I had to come up now. I don't know if it's windburn, Christine, or whether it went in under the skin, if it's caused a bacterial thing. Is there a timetable for what's happening at Sewing Street? Right, okay, there are two there's one Sewing Street stand where nothing really happens. I'll be there on the Thursday and the Saturday, and Rebecca Reed will be there on the Friday and the Sunday. But on another stage elsewhere you will be able to see some of Sewing Street's presenters every now and then. So that'll be on the theatre. That'll be on the theatre timetable. It's not all day, every day. It's like one day Delphine does 2 hours. Another day, I think Emma Bradford does 2 hours. I can't remember who else is doing it now. So the main stand where I'll be, there's nothing happening there at all. Well, there is, because you can come meet me. Emma Social 8, right, Mari says, good luck with your doctor appointment. I phoned my GP last Thursday for a phone appointment. Next one was August the 4th or the 8th. Well, I'm very good friends with Tracy, the head receptionist, so she's in. I don't really need to see a doctor. I could just see the nurse, couldn't I? Something like that. Or if they've got a pharmacy within the buildings. They must have a pharmacist, must they? It doesn't hurt or anything. I'm just aware of it because it's on your face. And you haven't been able to see it at telly because I covered it up with my makeup each day. So, anyway, Jill said we bought our house with a lawn cutting robot. It scoots around every day, cuts off each little bit. That's nothing to pick up. Now, I know, but don't you have to do a metal, thing in them? And I change the shape of my garden all the time, so I have to do it. Makeup brushes, yeah, exactly, friend. Jacqueline says, brand new makeup brushes is a good idea. Should be changed regularly, like our toothbrushes. I used to do makeovers. Oh, did you, Jacqueline? Like me. Anyway, so that was so anyway, got to the funeral. We didn't go in the church. And did you know, Dorsington Church, it's a beautiful little church. They don't have a vicar. They don't even share a vicar. They used to share our vicar. Oh, now our vicar's job's up for sale, up for grabs. And I was like, how much do they get paid? I could do that. So we share so nobody shares Dorsington. So it's just a little empty church. It's beautiful. But we didn't go in the church. We were just outside. The hearse arrived. They brought the coffin in. They put it on 2 sticks. We all stood round the graveside. The vicar said, I didn't know Jean. So he read out something her family had written and then said a couple of prayers. And then she went down and we chucked, well, I didn't. They chucked mud on her. And then we went home. Don't use your new brush to make up till you got rid of the rash. Oh, no. I've done it. I've thrown all the old ones away now, Roxana, so I'm going to have to. Oh, well. Enjoying this chat on my second glass. Oh, Mari. Jill says, yes, a wire around the garden, but only a few inches down. Easy to move to. Oh, there you go. But I quite enjoy mowing the lawn. I quite enjoy doing it, but I'm just angry that it's got big brown patches in it. So that was, and it was also my Chess, who is my youngest goddaughter. It was her birthday on Friday, so I popped round there. And then on Saturday, yesterday, could just imagine you doing weddings and funerals. They'd be the best ever. Well, Jan, if you look at my Facebook page, you'll see a picture of our church, because I've just been to the fundraiser now. So then, yesterday was Jules' opening of her new space, which I've also put pictures on Facebook as well. It's brilliant. There's a shop, there's a craft centre, there's lessons, there's an art gallery, there's a pottery gallery, there's a lovely cafe, everything. Put your brushes in a delicate bag in the washing machine while the rash is cleared up. Okay, I'll just buy new ones. The thing is, Attractor, if I go out now and buy more brushes, the thing is, I haven't got to makeup until Tuesday, and I'm hoping it'll be gone by Tuesday. Anyway, pretty sure they don't pay Vic as well, and if you live in the vicarage, you'll pay rent for the dice. Oh no, there's no vicarage. There is no vicarage. I don't think so, anyway. If it is, it's not in our village. Jules' place looked amazing. It was, Jill. Are you registered? No, of course I'm not, Fran. I'm only joking. Love your new rug. Thank you, Kim. Well, I had to get a new rug. The church looked lovely from the fundraiser. I do miss living closer. Oh, Emma. Oh, Emma. It's Emma. Right. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's people coming out of they're late coming out of the fundraiser. There's people who've left the fundraiser now. There was no alcohol there. Right. Hang on. Let me go back. Oh, the rug, right? So I've had this really beautiful rug in my lounge, but these two cats have wrecked it. And then I got up one morning last week, and Luther had been really, really, really sick all over it. And it obviously happened during the night, so I hadn't mopped it up, so it left stains on it. So I put it in the garage. I'll get it professionally cleaned because it cost me $2,500. And then I just went on the internet looking for rugs, and Dunelm came up, and then this rug came up, and I thought, oh, it looks really lovely. So I looked at the nearest one, and it was Redditch. So I thought, all right then, so I put it in my sat-nav, got there. I couldn't find it. Apparently it's round the back. You have to go round the back. Nobody tells you that, do they? So I then had to go to Coventry, and I got it in the shop in Coventry. And I'm well chuffed with it. But now when I'm not here, I shut the door into the lounge so the cats can't go in. John, you can do my funeral and an auction of my stash for charity. There you go, Sue. Oh, I'll just keep it. It's my wages. Afternoon from Malaga, says Angela. Oh, you got there then, Angela. So Angela had her nails done, her hair done, everything done. So she looked nice, and she fell over. Dorothy said, love the photos from yesterday, and the cakes looked amazing. Yeah, didn't they? Your new rug's lovely, says Sue. Georgina says, John, natural yogurt on your skin. Leave for now. Wash off with tepid water. Help keep any bacteria. Oh, I haven't got any yogurt. And the shops will be shut now, won't they? Oh, yeah, it's 4:30. I'll try that tomorrow. I use makeup sponges once, then wash them in bulk. I get bags of sponges in different colours. Oh, okay. I might do that then. In fact, I know that I've got 3 makeup sponges in my drawer. So I'll just use those until it's cleared up. That's a good idea. June says your new rug does look beautiful. Oh, hello, Konnichiwa from Ikuku. Sue says my stash would keep you going for a few years. Jacqueline says yogurt is also good for taking the heat out of sunburn. Yeah, I haven't got any sunburn. Need a shave, I've just noticed though, look. So that's been a week, and then today, I like I say, cleaned my bathroom, and then went to Waitrose. Oh, you know Dashwater? They've just brought out grapefruit. So I ordered some, and I can't decide if I absolutely love it or absolutely loathe it. Anyway, that was by the by. So I went to Waitrose, then I went to the church fundraiser, which you'll see on my Facebook page, because I just put it on there. Rushed home to do this. And I can't mow my lawn. I need to mow my lawn, but I can't do it because it's Sunday afternoon, but I might, because those neighbours are away, and John and Chris won't mind. And nobody else can see me, so they won't hear me. And that's it, really. I had Waitrose food delivery earlier, enjoying a tasty tea. You see, I don't like having a delivery because I like to pick. Like if I'm picking my avocados or my tomatoes, I like to pick them myself. I don't want anyone else picking them for me. Just looking and see if we've got any, lots of messages come through while I've been sitting here. Anyway, so that's that. So then this week, where are we this week? So, I'm off tomorrow. I'm not doing Stone Street tomorrow. It's Rebecca Reed tomorrow. Then I'm in on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I've got Amber Makes with me on Tuesday. I can't carry my shopping anymore. Oh, I see, Jacqueline. No, what I do then, Jacqueline, is I'd order all the big things to be delivered, and then I'd go along and choose my tomatoes. It's probably rain here, so no lawn mowing happening like you. I tend to... Well, we're not allowed to. With the village law, you're not allowed to make any noise on a Sunday afternoon. So I can't have Elaine Page blaring out of the speakers or anything. Oh, June's just got a notification to say we're on. What time is it, June? Oh, it's only 33 minutes late. So anyway, so Tuesday is Amber Makes. She's got a new Christmas thing and a nativity. Living in Loveliness, I presume we'll be doing the bauble again. And some kind of bunting. Pauline says, it's not raining here for the last few days. Pauline, it was like that here until today. And it's been beautiful today. Wish they did that in our village. Yeah, the thing is, Emma, the more people that move in, because we've got when I moved in, there was hardly anybody living in this village, and they built so many houses that now nobody takes any note. You can't get out of the road, the end of my road. It's so busy some days. And then they've put these traffic enforcers at the end of the village, either end of the village, and some people just ignore them, and you stop, and then they swerve out behind you and blare their horn at you and everything. It's weird. It's always Audi. It's always an Audi, I tell you, that does that. I need to be a bit quicker and get their numbers. So that's Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I've got Yvonne from Village Fabrics, and I've got Sandra Santangle on Wednesday. Then I drive to London because Francesca's got her chemotherapy and her radiotherapy, and it's not my turn to look after her. I volunteered to look after her on those 2 days. So I'm taking her to, is it the Maudsley Hospital? Hang on, I feel guilty every time you mention clean your bathroom. Oh, no. The thing is, what I do is it always looks nice in my house, but I don't do deep cleans. And then every now and then, and my bathroom needed such a deep clean. I feel better now I've done it. I'll sleep better tonight. Mari says, I've found some gorgeous turquoise and gold fat quarters for your elephant bag, but what to put in the shopping bag, inside the shops bag? Oh, I don't know. Grey, isn't it? Silver. You put silver inside that one. June says, fingers in ears, not listening to what's on next week. Bet I want all of it. Can I send in an IOU? Suppose so, June. Was going to watch on Wednesday. Then the tube strikes were called off. Oh, yeah, no. Because Francesca then messaged going, oh, there's tube strikes. So I was going to have to drive her into hospital every day. But now the tube strike's been cancelled, so we can go on the tube now. So that's Thursday and Friday. Then I'm meant to be filming Alistair's... the Great British Zombie thing that he does. So I did the first one, and I'm meant to be doing the last one. But until we know what time I get back from the hospital, and then I've got to drive all the way back home because I'm on air again on Saturday morning. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. I'll talk to him later. Then I'm in on Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, Stuart's on doing a quilt. Owl and Pussycat, that's Tracy Dennis, is up. No, not Owl and Pussycat. Is it Owl and Sewing Cat? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, that's Saturday, Tracy. Stuart, Owl and Pussycat, and Joe Carter. Christine's in Belfast on Wednesday for a few days, so she'll miss Yvonne. Have you been keeping up with Love Island? Yes, I'm up to date on Love Island. Thank you, Sewing Cat. Thank you. I've written down here on my piece of paper, Owl and Pussycat, and I knew that wasn't right. Jill, thank you, Owl and Sewing Cat. Lorraine says hello. Hello, Lorraine. And then on Sunday was meant to be Mandy Shaw, but she can't do it now because she's getting ready for Festival of Quilts. So I've got Victoria Carrington and Wendy Orlando. But then I heard that Wendy Orlando had a bereavement, so I don't know if she can come in yet. So I don't know what's happening that day, because the following week is Festival of Quilts, isn't it? Alan, no wonder you're poorly if you're out walking 5 miles in the rain. Don't you be doing that. Have you been to Paddock Nurseries near the racecourse in Stratford? Lovely little place with homegrown plants and refreshments. Liz Morris, Decorative Interiors there, closed on Mondays. Oh, you always tell me to go places, Jude, that went shut when I'm off. What's it called? Paddock Nurseries near the racecourse in Stratford. I don't even know where the racecourse is in Stratford. Hang on. I know where the one in Warwick is. But isn't it all dug up at the moment? Isn't that where all the roads are all dug up and are going to be? I'll have to have a look it up. Let me write it down. Paddock Nurseries. Paddock Nurseries near the racecourse. Legit, I'm enjoying watching the Sewing Bee critiques with Alistair, Kim and guests. I haven't watched it. I've watched the Sewing Bee, but I haven't watched any of their things on it. So that's my week. So I'm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Saw Dulcie for dinner last night. We went out for dinner in Shipston. To the George in Shipston. Had a nice dinner, put the world to rights. She's finished filming her film already. It's incredible, isn't it? That when she started that film, it's like, oh, I'm on it for over a year. And it's finished already. Afternoon, bit late for the party, says Fiona. Yeah, Fiona, where have you been? Where have you been? So that's it. Oh, now, are you watching The Sixth Commandment? Has anybody been watching The Sixth Commandment? I was telling Dulcie about it last night. I'm finding it it makes me very anxious watching it. But I can see how brilliant it is. But it's making me really, really anxious. I'm about 3/4 of the way through the second episode. And I can't bring myself to watch anymore. And there's 4 episodes. Everyone's saying, oh, I've binge watched it. But I don't know if I can bring myself. Is what finished, Fran? Oh, no, literally, they finished the filming. They finished. On the last couple of days, they had to do it without the American actresses. That was all. June says, yes, I'm watching it. I think it's just BBC, isn't it? It is a true story. That's what makes it worse, June. Yes, Sharon. And apparently, Dulcie said she knows somebody who knew that man, and the actor is playing it like you would think it was him. You would think it was him. I'm sure it was the BBC, isn't it? Hang on. Where can you watch it, says Princess. My parents binge watch it, says Alison. Yes, it's based on true story. BBC. Yes, BBC. Oh, that's right. So on the BBC, there's only been 2 episodes gone out so far, but you can go and watch the whole lot on the iPlayer. Oh, Jacqueline, the acting is superb. They're all going to win awards and everything. But if you love a murder, well, it's not really a murder mystery because if right at the beginning it gives away what's going to happen. But I don't know what's going to happen in episode 3 and 4. Oh, I'm curious to watch, but worried to freak me out, being a true story. If I do, I'll watch some catch up. I've been watching it, great TV. Maybe it's just me that's making anxious because I'm anxious because I'll give it away. It's a murder story. It's called Sixth Commandment, right? And you know the 2 people because it says at the beginning who are the people that are murdered. So you know those 2 people get murdered. So you watch it knowing full well that they're going to get murdered. I'm not going to give anything else away, but you watch it knowing that these 2 main characters in it are going to get murdered. And in the first episode, you hardly see Anne Reid at all. So you're kind of thinking, anyway, I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to give it away. But because I know they're about to be murdered, it makes me very anxious and tense. And you kind of think, oh, but that person needs to know that. Why doesn't that person pick up a phone and things like that? Jacqueline said, definitely watch at the moment. Francis, I can't watch drama at the moment. Why isn't Anne Reid a Dane? Yeah, exactly. She will be soon. Unless she's got any political things. But she's brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant. I liked her I watched a period drama recently. And the costumes were really bad. But she was fabulous. And she played like the big dowager. Oh, I know. It's one where they were building a new town. Can't remember what it's called now. I loved it. Apparently Anne Reid was displeased with Lorraine for giving away her age on air. Oh, was she? No spoilers. No. We're not going to do any spoilers, Lynn. That's all I'm saying. Nobody give any spoilers because Lynn hasn't watched it yet. Looking forward to catching it on iPlayer. Sally, shush. No spoilers. Sanditon, that was it. No, not Dinner Ladies, friend. She was in a big corseted period garment. It was Sanditon. I wonder if there's going to be any more of Sanditon's because I enjoyed it in the end. I wonder if they'll do any more. Sixth Commandment, Mari. Sixth Commandment, it's called. It's a true story. It's got Anne Reid in it and Timothy Spall. Now, I don't particularly like Timothy Spall as an actor, but he's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant in it. I know. Right, I've whittled on long enough. Anybody need to say anything else? I love Sanderson as well. I did. Well, I started watching it. Oh, it's one. And there was another one I really liked. Just set up to play after the chat. I'm really into the Archers at the moment. Oh, Sandra, I haven't been into the Archers for years. Oh, what is the Sixth Commandment? Yeah, thou shalt not kill. I like you, John. I'm like you. I thought you were saying I like you. I can't watch it, get anxious and all worked up. Zoe says they've just finished one more series of Sanditon. Oh, Gillian, what day is it on? I think it must have been on last night. Well, yes, so far Sheila Hancock's only been in it a tiny bit, though. I haven't seen Vix, but I think she's fine. Producer Ben and his girlfriend went to visit her yesterday. I think the young actor's really good. Yes, he is very good. Let's be careful we don't give anything away now. Oh, Princess is going. See you later. Jill says bye. Right. What was I saying before that? Let me go back. I think it was on. You can get it on catch up anyway, or BBC iPlayer. You can get it on the iPlayer. Fiona's been to see her son and his wife in Paris. Not been for 6 years. I'll bet he cried a lot. It's on Mondays and Tuesdays. Oh, Mondays and Tuesdays. There you go. Bye for now, says Georgina. I wasn't sure if it was Timothy Spall. I watched two, but wasn't sure about it. Oh, yeah, it was definitely Timothy Spall. So you've watched two, but there's two more. There are two more. Enjoy your tea. See you Tuesday. I'll be watching. Thanks, Liz. You too. Have you made anything else for your stall? Liz is doing a craft fair in Penkle Village in November. She needs the money, you see. She's got a very expensive, high-maintenance husband that she has to keep fed and watered and everything. Hope your ash clears up soon. Have a good week. Thanks for the afternoon. Lots of love. Take care. From Jane. I don't know what I'm having for my dinner today. I bought some vegetables in Waitrose. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet. Need to clear the sink and wash up. Yeah, I've got to go. I need to go. Oh, you're making falafels. Yeah, with skint, says Brian. Yeah. It's only because of you. Your eating habits and things. Right, I'm going to go. I'll see you next week. I'm hoping this will have gone by next week. I'll see you during the week on Sewing Street. If I see you in London, I think is it the Maudsley Hotel? The Maudsley Hospital, I think I've got to go to. Anyway, Carol says bye-bye. Nicholas says thanks for the chat. It's been a nice, relaxing interlude. Linda says bye, John. Thanks for the catch-up. Lorraine says was a bit late as went to see Oppenheimer. I enjoyed it, but Mum slept through it. Fran says we're all affected in some way. Oh, yes. Belinda says bye. Right, I'm going. In fact, I think I might have a Dashwater grapefruit now. Bye, John. Take care. Give Francesca a big hug from me. I will do, Ruby, my love. Yeah, because I'll be taking her from hers to the hospital. She doesn't need the chair, but I'll come and borrow your what's it chair, your chair that goes down the stairs. Take care. See you on Sewing Street, says Jacqueline. Bye. See you on Sewing Street, says Gillian. That's not a razor, actually. No, I think it started as a little pimple here, and it's gone around like that there. Anyway, hope your ash clears up soon. Have a fabulous week. Buy it for my roast dinner now. Oh, off for my roast dinner now. Lynn Twit says, have a great week. Hope the rash clears up soon. It's awful, isn't it? I come on here and talk about my rash for an hour. Bye, pet, says Christine. Elaine says, maybe the Royal Marsden. Is that the cancer hospital in the centre of town? In like Knightsbridge, around that way. Martin says, thanks for the live stream. Are you off to work, Martin? Margaret says, looking forward to seeing you Tuesday. Thanks for the catch-up. Bye have a good week, peeps, says Yvette. Brian says, we love you to bits. Thanks so much for doing this. Bye. You take care, Brian. Bye. Catch you in the week in Sewing Street, says Fiona. Sandra Carlos. Hope the rash clears up soon. Hope Francesca, okay. Well, she's got 5 weeks of radiotherapy that she's got to get through, and then her chemotherapy is pills. Oh, Marty's got the day off. Well, that's nice. My son had a sim rash when his electric razor needed replacing. Could be, June. Lynn Tweet, well, that's the one I'm going to then, Lynn. That's the one I'm going to. Bye, says Roxana. Sharon says, good afternoon, John. Looking forward to seeing you on Sewing Street this week. Thank you very much indeed, Sharon. I wonder if I have to wear a mask when I go in. I better take a mask with me just to be on the safe side, don't I? I don't know if you have to anymore or not. I definitely have to have a shave. Oh, now you see, you're making me think maybe I need to clean my razor. Right, I'm going then. I'll see you Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday on Sewing Street. Might see you on Alistair's chit-chat thing. I don't know. Oh, no, because I've got to watch it, haven't I? Oh, I can't make Francesca sit through it, can I? I've forgotten about that. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Mari. Merry Christmas to you. Linda says, bye. Right, I'm going. I'm going to press the button. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely week. I'll take a mask, yeah. In case I'll give them spots. Right, bye.